Tony, don't start a fight.
Are you getting serious?
You good?
Are you good?
He's looking at you.
Are you really getting serious?
Tony,
Look at me.
be nice.
Look at me.
But then you see somebody's true colors when they start drinking, and Tony's definitely got way out of hand.
Where's your kid at?
I will clean it for you.
Where's your kid at?
Tony, bringing up my son was definitely below the belt.
Back then, his teammate Charlie Rader was in a custody battle.
You don't talk about another man's son.
Where's your kid at?
Don't say it.
Hey, where's your kid at?
Don't say it.
Tony, relax, dude.
Shocked at Tony that he switched like that, so it's completely another person.
Most of Tony's journey is incredibly inspiring, but this is the trickiest part to discuss.
You're the only motherfucker that ever said something that you shouldn't.
Where's your son?
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
He's definitely an angry drunk and can't handle his alcohol. And me personally, I've lost a lot of respect for Tony.
This isn't the first time that I've been on by myself. And regardless if I do or don't have a problem, or if I have an anger or not an anger problem, that's my choice.
Tony ends up fighting in the show's finale.
I kept a lot of stuff bottled up and I brought a lot of inner demons with me inside there. But every single fight, what I did was I tried to fight them out. You don't leave it all out there.
It's all over! Tony Ferguson is the Ultimate Fighter! Wow!
Right after Tony wins the Ultimate Fighter, another incident happens. Tony allegedly had a mental break after winning the Ultimate Fighter 13. He flew home to visit his parents in Michigan and was removed from the flight because of an alleged outburst. Christina wrote that Tony went to the hospital in Michigan and was prescribed a medication that can be used to treat schizophrenia and bipolar. Now, the good news is that it won't happen again for a while. Tony and Christina get married in 2012, and things get better until 2017. This period also coincides with Tony's iconic rise in the UFC.
This is a rat race, but I'm no rat. I'm a turtle, Ninja Turtle. So which one's your favorite? I like Michelangelo.
Chucker, eh?
Yeah. They gon' have to build statues in our honor. Swam with the sharks, it made us piranhas. We ain't backing down, we don't run from drama. That's a promise, that's a promise. They gon' have to build statues in our honor. Swam with the sharks, it made us piranhas. We ain't backing down, we don't run from drama. That's a promise, that's a promise.
And El Cucuy is scarier than the boogeyman. I hunt beasts. So the top 10 guys that are in the shark division for the lightweight, you guys watch out, because I'm coming for you. This is my weight class. You want to talk shit? I'll be the first one to sign that dotted line. Mark my words, bro. You're going to get the real El Cucuy. I don't even care.
Tony Ferguson is an animal. And Eddie said he's never seen anything like this guy. Yeah. He said the guy trains for 6 hours a day.
Yeah. He's legit crazy.
Yes.
Like, I don't know if he feels pain. That kind of crazy.
They do these hill sprints, and he said he laps everybody. He goes all the way to the top before they do, goes down, and then beats them on the way up.
A year after Tony's UFC debut, another legend in the making enters the UFC, the Eagle.
They gon' have to build statues in our honor. Swam with the sharks, it made us piranhas. We ain't backing down, we don't run from drama. That's a promise, that's a promise. They gon' have to build statues in our honor. Swam with the sharks, it made us piranhas. We ain't backing down, we don't run from drama. That's a promise, that's a promise.
Tony and Khabib are set to fight in 2015, but an injury forces Khabib out of the fight. He'll be inactive for 2 years. During that time, Tony and Christina welcome their first child. A second fight against Khabib is scheduled in 2016.
More, I love it!
Blah.
No BS, just get there, all right? Just get there.
But this time, Tony pulls out.
What was your reaction when you found out that Tony was pulling out of the fight?
I'm so upset about this because I finally want to fight Tony Ferguson. I really want this fight.
That's when another notorious character enters the picture.
Who the f is that guy?
After becoming the featherweight champion, Conor McGregor gets a title shot at lightweight against Eddie Alvarez. After winning the lightweight title, Conor starts chasing a boxing match against Floyd Mayweather. In doing so, becoming inactive in the UFC.
When is Conor compete last time in MMA? I forget about this.
Long time, almost 2 years.
Yeah, long time. He's boxing guy.
Are we close to seeing you fighting?
Yes, very close.
So is it official yet?
It's not official, but we're close.
Defender vacate. That's what I've always been saying. If you don't hold that belt for a certain amount of time, you gotta let it go, son.
I think they're going to strip him because Conor's got $100 million in the bank. Yeah. And I think he's having fun. But I think Khabib versus Tony is the big fight.
Everybody's been waiting to see that fight.
Yeah, that's a good fight.
So the UFC schedules Khabib versus Tony again, this time for the lightweight title.
Well, this is the third time that we're supposed to be fighting here. So hopefully he shows up. And the next thing that brings into mind is bubble wrap. Okay, I hope the kid doesn't get hurt. And I know that I say that out there, but honestly, I never wish anybody bad luck. The coaching staff, I hope you guys can take care of your boy and get him there safe because I'm gonna give him his first loss.
Let's see if third time's a charm.
I mean, this is the third time that I've had to be able to read my opponent, see him up close and personal.
So you thought he looked a little big?
The dude looked sucked up, man. I mean, the day before, the fight, I was like, if I looked like he felt, I was like, man, I'd be in some trouble. So the first one thing I thought of, I was like, man, have fun with that weight cut. You don't look like you have the energy to lose it.
After cutting his weight, Tony takes a nap.
And as soon as I woke up from the nap, I'm like, man, what the hell? Like, people look like they're like, somebody died or something. And they were like, Tony, Khabib is sick. He went to the hospital.
What went through your mind when you got that news?
I thought it was a nightmare, man. Something worse than El Cucuy.
If you're Tony Ferguson, and your mindset is you're going to fight Khabib for the title. Obviously, there's more money involved in that fight and the whole deal. It's devastating.
I'm a man. I have a family support, and I know I understand it's a business. But the time and the effort that I put into this, and especially Khabib, just kind of sucks.
Tony expresses his support for Khabib, but changes his tune once he sees this video.
How many? Three? 3 tiramisu. This is Russian style. Before it, we eat tiramisu.
But after I found out it was due to just being unprofessional and stuff, then it started sinking in. Then I started getting mad, started hitting the bags. And
the UFC replaces Khabib with Kevin Lee.
Kevin Lee, you got problems, buddy. His name is El Cucuy.
Tony wins the interim belt, but still has business to settle.
Dana, what time is it? Show these guys. What time is it, guys?
It's tiramisu time, bitch.
The winner of this fight will be the champion.
No matter what you say, Khabib's gonna lose, and he's gonna lose in fashion.
10-win streak versus 25-win streak. Let's go.
Here we go!
When did you find out that Tony Ferguson was injured and might be out of the fight? When did you first hear about this?
It is April 1st, which I'm sure many of you know is April Fool's Day.
Did you think it was a joke at first? Like, was
first,
it hard?
yes. I think first, because 1st April.
Yeah.
There are no April Fool's jokes here today. This interview is entirely legitimate, correct?
Unfortunately, it is, yes.
He's out. I can't believe, how he's out. Everything is finished.
Tony does an interview during fight week when he trips over a cable.
He tore his LCL, and apparently that's an injury that you don't need surgery on, but he actually tore it off the bone. He's gonna need surgery.
What Dana said was very savage.
What'd he say?
Dana said he wears those sunglasses indoors. That should happen to everybody that wears sunglasses indoors.
Khabib still fights for the belt, but in the lead up to the fight, gets attacked by Conor McGregor.
Just tell me where, and that's it.
It becomes clear that Khabib versus Conor is the next fight that's gonna happen for the title. In doing so, leaving Tony aside. Stripped from the belt he never lost.
They decide, Tony, you're not champion anymore, we're going to strip you. It's like, I fell.
Oh, man, just having my belt stripped away. A lot of people, obviously count on me to do what I have to do. And nobody's thinking about those people.